Well, we're continuing our series this morning featuring the local Make-A-Wish Michigan kids. And yesterday, of course, this one was out at the Wishes in-Flight Telethon, an effort to raise donated airline miles to send kids with life-threatening illnesses on their wish trips.
Yeah, it went well. We got a lot of miles, but we still need more, and you can continue to donate online today. In fact, 100 kids in West Michigan are waiting to go on their wish trip. And this morning, we introduce you to Clary, who was so touched by Make-A-Wish, he now is helping grant other kids' dreams. 18-year-old Clary Walker is counting down to his high school graduation, the future at his fingertips.
We worry about all these mundane things or whatever that are very minor to us, and like who's dating who or what's the latest trend, when really that's not even the point of life, because we'll constantly be chasing that and you'll never be fulfilled in that. So if you can be fulfilled in how you treat people and your relationships and in your faith and your family, then I mean, you've figured it out.
An interesting perspective for a high schooler, but his journey is a bit different. Clary had 3 open heart surgeries in his first few years of life. Beating the odds, he already proved he was a fighter. But then in 2013, he faced another battle.
My favorite sport was soccer that I went out for my freshman year.
It was during soccer practice when Clary started to get bad stomach pains. When things got worse, he went to the local ER, but they couldn't figure out what was going on.
Finally, like, my health just kind of went nuts, like downturn for the worse, and we went into the ER again, and the doctor was finally like, all right, we have no idea what's going on. We'll fly you to U of M. Within the first couple hours, they knew I had non-Hodgkin's, Burkitt's lymphoma. And so like that whole night was definitely like a blur.
Clary ended up spending 28 days in the ICU, getting down to just 90 pounds.
Life goes on pause. You kind of like drop into this hole of, you lose connection with the world around you.
You're used to being isolated in a room, and the room gets very tiresome. You know, those walls start to close in.
But when Make-A-Wish Michigan came into the picture, the pain and the darkness got replaced with a dream.
When we got the opportunity to think about a wish and just to dream about a wish, it just seemed like the light came into the room, the light came into him and his eyes again.
The conversation changed from, well, like, what treatment do I face today, or what risk are we taking, or is the cancer gone, or what shots do I get today? It changed from that to, what could I wish of?
Clary ended up going to Spain with his whole family to see his favorite soccer team. Their trip completely done on donated airline miles.
Even now, we look back and it's like, oh, when we talk about Spain, it just takes you away from your daily problems.
It's why Clary now tries to help make other dreams come true. Just this past weekend, he played Prince to help grant a little girl's wish to become a princess for the day.
I will never be able to give back what Make-A-Wish did for my life, but if I can at least have that impact on someone else's life and their wish that it did for me, then that's the way I can do it.
Realizing that a wish is so much more. It's filled with hope, strength, and memories that are priceless.
I've always said that if Clary's wish was never physically granted, the greatest part about Make-A-Wish for us was the dreaming part and just opening our eyes and opening our hearts.
It was something that now when you look back at the cancer, you don't look at the cancer, you look at the wish.
So incredible.
These young people are so impressive. They have to deal with all of this, and then they turn around and they want to help others.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah, so if they can do that, then we can definitely step up. And some good news, Clary is now in remission. And again, like we mentioned, you can still donate your airline miles. Just go online to fox17online.com/wishes. We need more. We need the community to step up to send these kids. 100 kids in West Michigan waiting to go on their trip.
And we were certainly talking about this earlier, that it's a unique idea to donate your airline miles. So maybe if you call whoever you get your airline miles through, kind of get that figured out first, and then you can kind of give us a call, give the Make-A-Wish a call and donate.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting concept, but the donated miles never expire. So just see what you have. Some people may not even realize that they have some. So it could go to a great cause.
All right. So